Hi, this is Jason from the QuickBooks team. With Spreadsheet Sync and QuickBooks Online Advanced, you can use Excel to set up a new company's info quickly. Let's go over how to import your customers, vendors, and accounts to QuickBooks, and then enter your starting balances so you can get up and running fast. To use Excel to import information into QuickBooks Online Advanced, you do need to install Spreadsheet Sync first. Check out this video to learn how. First, select the Settings menu, and then Spreadsheet Sync. Or if you've already installed Spreadsheet Sync, open Excel and select Spreadsheet Sync. Then sign in and select the company you want to enter information for. Select Add and Edit Data. Then select the drop-down to choose what you want to add to QuickBooks. It's important to set up your vendors and customers before recording any balances. Then select the company you want to import them to. Select the Customer Template tab. This is where you enter the details for everyone you do business with. The display name is what you call the customer or vendor internally, and they will never see it. It also must be unique. If you keep track of your customers and vendors in a spreadsheet, you can copy their info and then paste it into Excel. Just make sure the columns match before you paste anything. For each entry, use the List Type column to choose whether they're a customer or a vendor. Then select Yes in the Post column. When you've entered all the info, select Sync to QuickBooks. Then Yes. You can view the details of your sync or select Done. Next, set up your chart of accounts. You can start from a new spreadsheet or stay on this one and select Chart of Accounts, Clear Data, and then select your company. Select the QBO Account template. From here, you enter the details for each of your company's accounts, like bank and credit card accounts. You can also set up fixed assets, liabilities, income, and other accounts. If you already have this info in a spreadsheet, you can copy and paste it as you did for customers and vendors. Select your company in the Organization column, and Yes in the Post column. Then select Sync to QuickBooks. Yes, and Done. Now that you've set up your accounts in QuickBooks, you need to set up their balances. For bank accounts, that means how much money you had in them at the beginning of the year. Or for liabilities, how much money you owed at the beginning of the year. Select Journal Entries. Clear Data. Select your company, and then Journal Entry Template. When you set up a new company, your journal entries should start from the beginning of your fiscal year. Enter that date in the Entry Date column. Then enter all the accounts you need to enter a starting balance for. These will generally be your asset, liability, and equity accounts. You could also use accounts receivable and payable to enter starting balances for customers and vendors. Then use the debit and credit columns to enter your starting balances. Most assets will have a debit balance, and most liabilities and equity will have a credit balance. Note that the total debits and credits must match. If you don't know what balances you should put here, talk to your accountant. They can usually get this information for you, often from a trial balance report. And you can use that info to fill out the journal entry. Enter Start as the journal number, and enter Starting Balance as the description for every line. Then select Sync to QuickBooks. Yes, and Done. Now you're ready to use Spreadsheet Sync to set up a new company in QuickBooks Online Advanced.